Con i dazi statunitensi e più in generale con le politiche di Donald Trump, l'Europa si trova ad affrontare una situazione senza precedenti, con conseguenze difficili da prevedere ma che potrebbero portare a riforme vantaggiose nel lungo periodo. Queste le parole a Euronews di Themis Themistocleous, Head of Europe, Middle East and Africa Investment di UBS.
If we face just targeted tariffs on a couple of sectors, up to 20% say, then the impact is going to be more muted. If that effective tariff rate goes from 1 to 3% to 15, 16%, that could potentially have a cumulative impact on the European economy of up to 0.7, 0.8%. Current year, we think GDP in Europe will grow by around 1%. In that extreme level of tariffs, then the growth rate potentially could be halved. The European Commission said they got to respond like for like. And they've already done that with steel and aluminium. But obviously, I think the danger is basically tit for tat, and then that would escalate. There would be a point where both parties will just pause, and then they'll start negotiating, and then climb back down. But even that in itself will do some damage to the economy, because businesses will find that uncertainty very difficult to deal with. So they will be investing less, they will be doing less, so that will have an impact on the economy.
The EU has also responded, announcing investments in big tech and defense. Do you share the optimism that they will fuel the growth of the European economy?
Yeah, that's the other interesting development in Europe. So we talk about tariffs that clearly going to have a short-term negative impact on the economy. What you're talking about is the response from Europe to the foreign policy from the US. The European Commission announced some moves to deregulate. That to me is one of the, if they do it, that would be a big step in the right direction. One of the problems we suffer in Europe, we know, is over-regulation, and that kills innovation and entrepreneurship. And if we have more deregulation, that will take, I think, and one of the hurdles for European growth.
So you believe that the Trump administration forces Europe to a right direction?
Absolutely. And we know the problem with Europe only responds to crisis. I would argue what's happening is going to be positive for Europe longer term.